Welcome back. I'm Zoinkmeister Adam, joined by Zoinkmeister Patrick, and you're watching Totally Accurate Battle Simulator for the PC.
We've got this. Does Chronomancer count? No, right?
Oh, Ellie boy.
No, Chronomancer.
No, absolutely not.
No,
You're gonna.
It doesn't.
Okay.
No. I'm saying no. I was just checking.
Blackbeard was one of the strongest pirate captains
Shadow
of the
Walkers
Seven
count?
Coves. However, with the weak spot for treasure and riches, he was betrayed after barely surviving his ship sinking from his biggest heist yet. Poisoned by his first officer, he died surrounded by his riches. Legend says the gold is still with his corpse.
Right.
Elder
Chronomancer
gods.
is a butterfly god when transformed.
The Elder Gods later
It doesn't even have
reanimated
a
his
face
corpse,
when it's
giving him
transformed.
2 anchors for hands to create one of the most fearsome warriors in tabs.
I'm tempted to make the Chronomancer one of the
No,
animals.
he absolutely doesn't count.
When he transforms, he does.
He's just wearing an outfit. It's just
Not
armor.
when he transforms.
It's just
he
armor.
loses his face when he transforms.
It's just a face.
It's just a face. It's more than just a face. He doesn't have a face. That's a different creature.
He's a wobbler.
In this form, not his next form, not his ascended form.
It's the same thing. He just ascends into a different thing.
Right, into a non-human.
They're wobbler. They're already non-human.
Non-wobbler.
No, he's
Does the
still a
Void
wobbler.
Monarch
He's
count
just a
because it is
godly
demon?
wobbler.
Yeah, exactly. The Void Monarch's a demon. Question,
But that's not an
That's
animal.
fine. We don't. Yeah, okay. But if they're not animals, we're doing non.
Because you keep
units
changing the
versus
rules
base
every
units.
time. Like the rules
Well-
come up, you just change it.
Yeah, that's what. Oh, yeah, we are changing it. Okay. Is there any others here? I think everything else here is a basic. Okay. What about the Tempest Lich?
Oonga boonga men all night.
Does this count? He also literally doesn't have a head.
Okay, so I'm gonna read the last of the lore that we have.
Are we counting this or not?
The Big Mort. Big Mort was the pet fish and companion of the Elder Gods. Big Mort can now be found within the deeps beneath the forest cliffs. Big Mort's left and right collarbone are mysteriously missing. Who stole them?
Okay. A living organism that feeds on organic matter, typically having specialized sense organs and nervous systems and able to respond to rapidly to stimuli. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, all of these are... none of them respond rapidly, so I guess none of these are animals. This guy, I feel like, just has covered eyes. It's hard to say.
Lich is not even animal nor human. He's just...
Yeah, are we counting the Lich? We haven't...
No, we're not counting the Lich.
Okay.
You're just throwing in anything at this point.
No, I'm not.
Deathbringer.
I'm asking.
Skull on his face. Kato stole them. Awaken Thazamask. And Breadstick... Breadstick
This guy's literally just a person. I feel like we should count
0122
Lich.
says, yeah.
Mostly because we don't have anyone else from the evil campaign represented otherwise, so I think the Lich counts.
But this has nothing to do with the campaign. It's just... Okay.
Raptor, obviously. Raptor Rider. Justice for Void Monarch and Chronomancer. I'm with Adam on not counting those. Cupid.
I'm putting them down.
No, Cupid doesn't.
Ice Giant.
Cupid shouldn't count, right?
Account joke funny. Haha. No. He's just a...
He should be a big game hunter, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There we go.
I'd even argue the Jarl should be a big game hunter.
But he
He's
has a
clearly a
living bear on his
That
head.
he hunted.
No, he didn't
It's a
hunt
pelt. Yeah, it's hunted. It's a pelt.
It wouldn't be alive if it was a hunted pelt.
Average 7-year-old chat. 7 slabhob.
No
Cupid
idea.
is not a human, but godly. The average 1-year-old.
Elf doesn't.
I don't know how you're doing all these faces. Like,
I also don't.
place Ice Giant. We're not Twitchy boys. We're YouTubey boys. So
Yeah.
like,
Okay, so Ice Mage, Infernal Whip, Bank Robbers, Witch. Witch doesn't count, right? Now there's Banshee. Does Banshee count? No, right? We're not
what does
counting
Banshee look like again?
Oh, Banshee looks like this.
Oh heavens, no.
I mean, it's like different, but no. Yeah, we shouldn't count it. Okay.
Why do you even ask me?
We're not counting. You said no, right?
I said no. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I asked you, because I didn't know, because
Oh,
you said
okay.
no.
It was just because you asked and then I said no and you said but it's different and I was like, well then why do you even ask me?
Oh, because I take your input
But
into account.
yo, you don't.
Yes, I do. I didn't put it in. You said not to, so I didn't.
Don't put it in.
So I didn't. I didn't because you said not to. Okay, Vlad Gatling.
Emotes exist on YouTube Live?
Okay, big question. We've never done YouTube Live. Big question.
I have, but
I've never done YouTube Live.
I did it for Doom Eternal, the first 2 hours,
Oh, that's right.
as well as Mega Man Legends and
Does he count?
what was the other thing?
He doesn't have hands.
Why that has nothing to do with animals.
Okay.
Blackbeard is just a fat man. Is he fat?
Just tree giant count?
Well, he's just a big human. I don't think he's an animal.
That's fair.
Is
Alright.
Blackbeard fat?
Ice giant
Did I
counts.
miss that?
Is he? Let's find out.
He looks fine. It's like Sash.
He's kind of,
He's
yeah.
got a little. I mean, he's not. He's got a little.
He's kind of
little
roundy, yeah.
Pudge, but
Yeah. It's a
I
big
mean, there's
man.
nothing wrong with a little punch. I
Strutting
said to myself
thoughts.
as I looked in the mirror while only a little bit putting my shirt up.
Yeah. Okay, great. So now that we've got the animals all situated, we need the big game
Giant is
hunter.
Also fat. I feel like Mom Slayer Boy is like secretly really fit. Like 10 pack. It's like, if you're not ripped, you're fat.
So yeah, why don't skeletons don't count?
They're a different race. They're called skellies, right? Or stiffies?
Yeah, they're stiffies. They're
Yeah.
one of the like unit creator styles, and so we weren't counting them. Although I did put a vampire in there because they're he's different. He just hit different because he turns to a bat. So yeah, the original point was to have animals, but in order to like fill out the animals ranks a little bit,
Strem sucks.
we do make it a little open.
The horse is really getting it.
Skeletons are inside the animal.
Mom Slayer Boy does it again.
Lich doesn't count. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's okay. Patrick, stop listening to Reason. Out.
He doesn't even have a head.
Okay, so that was literally one side. Now let's build the other.
Yeah, I think we should put him in. I think it'll be fun to have him in there. We could take him out. Does everyone want him out? If people want him out, I'll take him out. I want him in, but it's not all about me. I'll take him out. He's gone.
It was never about you. I feel like whenever somebody says it was never about you and they have some like greater reason why they did the bad thing, it's usually like really bad, right? Like Itachi.
What? Sorry, say it again. I was reading this thing.
What was this thing? Lich is a demon man?
Yeah, I was demonic
Yeah,
entity. I
seriously,
was
Lich
like,
is
are we
animal.
counting demonic entities? I guess not. That was what my brain was going. What were you
I
saying?
said whenever someone says like it was never about you.
Oh yeah,
And then like they have some grander plan, it's usually like another like big villain energy.
yeah.
Like when Itachi was like, I killed them because I could. And then later he's like, yeah, man, it was never about you. It was like this political thing from Donzo. It was a whole thing. I just thought it'd be neat to tell you that it was
Yeah.
your fault. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
why? Okay, I know you in particular are gonna be weirded out a little bit from what I'm about to do.
Okay. Oh wow, yeah, no, that is weird. Okay, if you hadn't said anything, then I feel like this could have been less weird. But now it's weird. I don't know if people can hear this or not, but it's getting weirder. Stop it! What are you doing? What is he doing?
I took off my belt. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So I usually wear like a softer belt, but I'm wearing like jeans today. So
Oh.
I wore like a more professional-esque belt, and it has like a hard metal like buckle
Okay.
in the front as opposed to like a softer rounded one.
Yeah.
And it was just like piercing into my fat. And I was just like, man, I dealt with this for how long has this stream been going on? It's been like
How
an
long?
hour and 30, and we kind of
Okay.
like goofed around for
Yeah.
like 30 minutes before that. So for like 2 hours that was stabbing into my gut.
Ah.
And I was just like, I can't do it anymore. And I was like, if I just take it off, I feel like you'd be like, Adam, what are you? And then the stream would cut off. And like,
So we have to decide what's a big game. Watch is big game hunter.
oh yeah, absolutely. Watch is literally. Oh, you want him in the front?
I'm just putting them down so I can see like what I'm counting and not counting, so we can like get that out of the way first. Balloon archer, musketeers.
I think it's any humanoid that uses a projectile, right?
I have, yeah, basically, right? Is it any projectile? Because that's what's one, like a snake archer, a big game hunter.
Yeah, I've hunted with the snake before.
Well, snake archer's on the animal side though, so we can't actually use snake archer.
You're the worst.
Well, because the snake's an animal. He has to fight for the animals. He can't fight against the animals.
He's getting launched.
He's still on the animal side. He has autonomy after that. You can control the snake as its individual unit. So we can't use this ABS. I'm with you. I think it's any humanoid that uses ranged attack. Okay, so with that in mind, so spear
Minus
throwers.
celestial. Celestials do not count as humanoid.
Okay. Okay.
So like the bone mage is fine, but like the lich is not.
Bone mage ended up going on the animal side, surprisingly enough.
Of course.
Yeah. That wasn't that was someone else's plan. And it's gone. Does potion seller count? Does wheelbarrow man count? Yes, I feel like wheelbarrow man should. As soon as I put him down, I was like, you know what? No, he has it in him.
we fought off all those raptors last time.
Yeah. He absolutely counts. Does catapult count?
Yes, I feel like they use those to.
Yeah, from big game hunts.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
big
yeah.
game hunts.
Quit adding rules last second. This is not the last second. We're
I
nowhere
know.
near the last second.
No. I like the rules. The original point of this game is animals versus like hunters, and then
Zeus isn't a hunter, right? Does
Patrick
Zeus
kept
count?
trading the rules. No, he's a celestial. He's a god.
Okay, non-celestial. That's right. Ice archer for sure. None of these guys. I don't think this is a single. Firework archer. Ninja.
Yeah.
Okay. Dragon. No, not dragon.
No.
Watcher though.
We already had a watch. Oh, you erased it.
Yeah, I erased everything. I'm going back. That's totally not what the game is about. Are you talking about what Tabs is about? Tabs is about playing the campaigns, which we've done. Artemis counts as she's literally the goddess of hunt. What about that? This person claims that Artemis should count for the big game hunters because Artemis is the goddess of the hunt.
She's celestial.
But she is a hunter. She's like a literal definition of a hunter.
Yeah, but she's like god game hunter. Like she takes on like giant serpent monsters or something.
That's what there's an ice giant on their team.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Like gods don't fight giants. Humans fight giants. With guns.
Does bomb thrower count?
Yes.
Even though you can't really like hunt with a bomb.
Of course you can. You have not.
Does harpooner count?
Yeah. It's for hunting whales.
Okay. All right, fair. Cannonball?
Yeah, it's for hunting
Captain?
whales.
Captain has a gun.
Yeah.
Pirate Queen does not. I hate whoever
doesn't?
made the
I thought
rule
she has
that
a projector.
Chronomancer can't be a hunter or animal. Yeah, I wonder whose idea that was.
Well, first off, hours before you changed it, and then the chats.
Yeah.
So-
someone did actually
So,
claim that.
Sorry, account jokes, funny, haha, limited liability company.
Candlehead? Is Candlehead a hunter?
Do they throw anything? No, they're not a humanoid, right? Aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Candlehead?
That's not a stiffy?
No.
Oh, it's not.
I thought we were counting stiffies too, though. We're not counting this guy?
I guess arguably he's been I don't know. Sure.
He's
Why
like,
not?
just like a standard archer. I mean,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's like literally though just a wobbler that shoots like fire. Like he literally like just has it on his head. Like it's not like he's like got magic.
No, take him out.
Okay.
I don't like him.
All right, no Candleman. Pumpkin catapult.
Hello, Gun King 50,000. Welcome aboard to the mess.
Does Swordcaster count?
You know, hilariously, this seems to be our most active chat yet, which was funny because it was like our worst. Like in the beginning, like nobody showed up for the first hour.
Yeah.
Now it's fantastic. But anyways, welcome aboard, Gun King 50,000. Why are all archers considered hunters, but Artemis is not? Because Artemis is a god. Yes.
Should these two count?
Do you have all secret? We do have all the secret count.
Since I got to decide who got to count for the other team, I'm letting Adam decide mostly for this team.
Shoot, are we counting this as celestial? I guess it's just a regular human who tapped into the nether or whatever they call it, right?
So we're counting him?
Yeah, I guess.
And then what about our pumpkin boy?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because we already counted the regular catapult, right?
Yes, regular
Yeah.
catapult is right here, actually.
Am I a butt? Is that what you're saying, Kato? Artemis, the actual goddess of the hunt,
I'm
is
not
the best hunter.
It's you have to convince Adam.
But we agreed no celestials. That was like the start. That was
Dynamite
like the start
thrower
of the
then
rule.
has to count.
I know the other side broke all the rules, but this side follows the rules.
I'm not gonna argue. If you want, those are your rules. I'll
Can
follow.
you try Cupid versus catapult? That's very specific, and we'd have to undo all this work. we've
Yeah.
done so far.
We can try it later, but you'll have to remind us when we're done setting this up.
Poacher.
Poacher for sure.
Yeah, that's even better than
blow
Artemis.
dart. Blow dart, right?
Yeah, it's for hunting.
Yeah. Fair, not Pharaoh,
No.
right? Wizard. He has a lightning projectile and a sword, but he has a lightning projectile.
Up to you.
Okay. We're counting it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thor. He's a celestial.
he's celestial.
Tank.
No, it's an object of mass destruction.
But it's run by people. So are these. These are catapults. It's literally people driving a thing like this.
It's just a projectile
Or this,
weapon, though. This is like,
or this.
like it's not
It has a gun on it.
powered ballistic. Don't look at the ballistic.
This is a powered ballistic. Why shouldn't this one count? I mean, they literally have an ice giant on their team. Like this guy's a $6,000 unit. Like so is this guy. They're
Sure. We'll keep him in then.
okay.
By that logic.
Super boxer, obviously
No,
no.
heck no.
Good campaign. Do you want to count the? I don't think this guy's a projectile. This one does. The little moop butterfly person.
Oh, moop? Butterfly person? Oh, yeah.
Their projectile
like
unit.
the loincloth on the outside of the skirt.
Yeah, we're counting this.
Awakener 78. Hunts fascists? What's happening?
I don't know.
I took my eyes off the chat for like a second, and now I don't know what's happening.
The paladin has a ranged hammer strike. Should we count that?
Aegis only protects. Would hunt. Would not hunt, I mean.
Oh, fair point. Aegis probably wouldn't hunt. That's a fair point.
But if a bunch of angry animals
It's
are
also
coming into
literally
town...
called Celestial Aegis, and you're saying non-celestials? So,
Oh, okay, yeah, get that thing out of here then.
So, but Radiant Glaive and Divine Arbiter, I feel like, are fair game. And then no Chronomancer, right? We're calling that a Celestial?
Yeah, that's a celestial.
Does Tempest Lich count?
That's a celestial.
Does Shadow...
Just an evil celestial.
Mad Mechanic?
What does he do again?
He just fires flames out of his hands.
Yeah, I guess.
He basically has flamethrowers for hands.
Yeah, we already included a flamethrower. No, we kicked
Flamethrowers
that
on that side.
Yeah. It's fine, sure, whatever.
Okay. Butterfly should be on the beast thing.
Tempest
Yeah,
Lich doesn't
Butterfly's
count.
technically a person wearing a butterfly outfit, though. I checked. They don't have any googly eyes on the butterflies or anything to like make the butterflies alive, and they don't like fire. Do they fire butterflies? They're like celestial butterflies, though. They don't fire like butterfly units. Like they can't create butterfly units. If they did, then I would count them.
Is that
Shadow Walker should count like a hunter. We're counting hunters as people with ranged weapons, I guess. So we're not counting the Shadow Walkers for that reason. Though I do like the idea. Void Cultist. Void Cultist has that like sword creating ability, but I don't think that should count, right?
the Lich is celestial? It's just like Dark Celestial.
Yeah.
Account jokes, funny, haha. Limited liability company. Yeah, that's like, look at that thing. That thing is like
We're counting
going
this guy?
bear hunting. Yeah.
Okay.
What factions are left?
We're literally just down to the secret units. Unless you want to count anyone else here, but I don't think any of them have
that's
projectiles. Yeah. Okay, then we have Ballooner. No. Bomb on a stick. No. That's a melee. Yeah. Fanbearer? No, right?
No.
Yeah. Raptor. No. Teacher. No.
No.
Jester. Ball and chain. Chucho Nu.
Yeah.
Have to do Chucho Nu.
Do you think we should count the ball and chain?
It's not a projectile. He throws himself, unless you count himself as a projectile.
I mean, it's a throwable. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I could put it down if you want. It's up to you. Cupid for sure.
Celestial. Would you
Cupid
count-
Celestial?
I mean, it's a literal god.
Okay.
Wouldn't you say?
It's a divine being. Yeah.
Yeah, celestial.
Present Elf?
No, that's like too.
Ice Mage? Ice Mage.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Internal. Yeah.
Infernal Whip?
Yeah, bring in the whip.
It's not a range technically, but it's like it attacks at range, but with melee attacks.
You could argue the harpooner is kind of like that too, right? I mean,
Harpooner? Yeah.
It's like
I see what you're
it's a
saying. Yeah.
projectile, but it doesn't ever
Okay.
come off.
Witch is a projectile. Are we counting Witch?
Is it? What?
Yeah.
What do they shoot?
Just little purple balls.
Yeah, balls.
Yeah, Cupid's Roman god of love. Okay, Banshee.
I think that's another
ethereal.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Necromancer.
Is something thrown?
Yes, he fires these little ghastly butt beads that can convert other enemy units into his
Oh
side.
yeah, the butt beads that convert you over to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lasso.
Butt ninjas.
Lasso is no, because he's technically on the animal side because it's a horse. Solar Architect. He has that like big opening attack where he
Yeah.
like splits people up.
Was it bomb cannon?
Bomb cannon for sure.
So these prices aren't honestly too far off.
He's both melee and range. Yeah. No. These guys have more money thrown into them.
And much more units.
Yeah.
Nearly double.
Right. We're kind of down to it though. The Gatling gun for sure. Blackbeard? He does have that ranged like death from above attack. Remember he like lifts his hand and like
it's fine.
fires the cannonballs?
Because we agreed on no celestials and Artemis is a god.
Yeah, and
Yes,
plus they
goddess.
like are winning by a lot.
Yeah,
So
they already have the advantage in pretty much every other way. They don't need an
Ulter's a
extra.
god. Sensei for sure, right?
It's not Chronomancer, but all else single good unit is stuffed in there. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. We can run it like this, but the big game hunters have a huge advantage as far as money and units go.
But before you say that, some of these units that are on the beast side are charge units. So if they slip in, it's kind of like when we did the Present Elf thing.
Right. But I'm
Or, like-
saying Tempest Elf should slip back in here. It's not going to throw the tide,
Oh.
and it's a small thing, and that way he gets in.
Oh, there is Ninja in there somewhere?
On this side?
Yeah.
You should be right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yes,
Mom
sir.
Slayer Boy said, what about Ninja if Sensei counts?
Yeah.
And I was
Ninja
like,
and Sensei
yeah.
are both there.
Yeah, I was like, I could have sworn they were both in there.
Any other questions about the big game hunter side?
I think that's good. So
It's a lot of people.
it is a lot, but I'm hoping that if the other side charges
Yeah, hunters have a
fast
huge
enough-
advantage. That's the only reason why I think Lich should be allowed on this side. Otherwise, he's been off. It's just a matter of this side is very small compared to the big game hunters. Big game hunters like nearly every range unit in the game. So, how is Skeleton Giant not animal if Ice Giant is?
Yeah, it's your side. I'm not.
That's a solid question. I could count him. Especially since this side really needs the
Well,
units.
then is Tree Giant?
I wanted to put Tree Giant originally. You're the one that said no to Tree Giant.
He's just a big human. Big stiffy. I mean, a big wobbly.
A giant's a different Yeah, that's true.
He has sandals.
Exactly.
Well, now the numbers are a little more even still, but I guess
That is much closer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll count him just because it's like I'm trying to make them a bit more even. Skellies are not.
What about
animals.
Samurai Giant?
About tabs. Samurai Giant.
Because that one's a giant samurai. Like, what do you?
Yeah,
Is that still human? Esque?
I feel like because he is a regular unit that exists, just made giant, I don't want to count him. Whereas this is a totally unique unit that doesn't exist in any other way except for like this. That was my logic there.
Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Well, then we'll take him out then.
Yeah. Okay, so Samurai Giant's gone. I do like the Skeleton Giant and especially because they just need the help. Like it's, but yeah, anyone else? So should like Cupid or Valkyrie? Should we count those as animals?
No.
Valkyrie has wings though, like a bird.
So
does
do
Cupid.
I.
We won't count Cupid because
Scarecrow?
he's a
Scarecrow's
god,
in there,
but-
isn't it?
Scarecrow is in there, yes.
Yeah, Scarecrow has birds.
Scarecrow's right there. He has birds.
In fact, he's not even a person. He's just the birds.
Yeah, he's literally dead. The birds are the part of him that are alive.
Yeah.
He dies when these things have X's over their eyes, not him.
Yeah, he's just a husk. He's not
Yeah.
real. He's
Yeah. I think we're good with this.
Man, I saw this once. It was called Avengers Endgame.
Whoa, bro, really? Valkyrie's technically a hunter, yes? Hunters were only counting ranged units, and I get that Valkyrie's like...
Look at it. It doesn't want to be on this side. I would have counted it as a celestial, but your side has no rules and is a wicked lawless land of
Exactly.
like they don't even check like IDs. They're like, who cares?
It has wings. It's a bird.
There's 16 is legal, right?
It's a bird person.
Your side is lawless. Mine has control and order. Your guys' anthem over there is Monster Musume opening theme.
And that's how we will win. Okay, I think we're running it like this. Put butterfly person. I could put butterfly person.
I also saw this, and it was called Captain America Civil War.
All right, but one butterfly person. Okay,
You ready?
make god of something. To this guy, wings means god of something. I'm not saying this is a god. This isn't necessarily a god. Cupid's a god, but why is it like this?
No, a Valkyrie is part of the Norse mythology, is it not?
Yeah, Norse. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a deity.
is it a deity? I thought it was more like mermaids aren't deities, even though they're part of Greek mythology. Mermaids, I'd say, are like non-human.
I mean, sirens are, right?
Yeah, sirens. They are not. Valkyries are not part of Norse mythology, or they're not deities? Because I think they're not deities. I assume he meant not deities. Okay, so this is one side of the match. In the red corner, weighing in at 36,190 points, we have the animals. In the blue corner, weighing in at 39,930 points, we have the big game hunters. Who will win this ultimate battle? This duel to the death? This Roman Colosseum nonsense? We have tabs.
Real quick.
Okay.
In Norse mythology, a Valkyrie from Old Norse, Valkyrie, chooser of the slain, is one of a host of female figures who choose who may die in battle and who may live, selecting among half of those to die in battle. The other half go to the goddess Freya's afterlife field, Folkvanger. The Valkyries take their chosen to the afterlife, Hall of the Slain, Valhalla, ruled over by Odin. Yeah, they are literally celestial beings that take fallen people. They're like Grim Reapers, just in Norse mythology. Celestial. Just throwing that out there.
My side doesn't have any rules about celestials, though.
It's a lawless furry land.
Big gay hunters.
Yeah, that's why they're the furry side. It's not animals, it's the furry side.
It's furries versus hunters.
Furries versus hunters.
Furries versus bros. All right, that's what this is devolved into.
It's the furries versus like the highly conservative you gotta knock all that furry stuff off.
Oh my goodness. Why not gods? They're not furry
said for
enough.
a second, I thought you said big gay hunter.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Okay, furries versus NFT bros. Yeah.
NFT bros.
All right, are you guys ready to run this? We have to have bets. Everyone, put your bets in the chat. We want bets. Which side? You have to say big game hunters or furries.
Oh boy.
This battle is just like a Twitter thread. Yeah, honestly. That's enough totally accurate battles for today. If you want to see more of us, then at the end of this episode, there should be a link to the playlist where you can go back and watch it from episode 1, or you can just wait for the new one if you've already seen everything. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Zoink out.